Hi guys, Ethereal Awakening here doing individual zodiac sign readings. This one is for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check your North nodes. And the energy today is just warm and wonderful and great. Like, even if you're going through some things, I think the reaching out and the wanting of the connectedness is, you wanting to evolve. You wanting to see the bigger picture for all that you're going through. And so Spirit is just kind of showing me this energetic, like people want to ride this cosmic wave. And I'm here to be the best channel I can be for anybody who's seeking some wisdom and knowledge on what Spirit is trying to show you through the crap that you may be going through. So Spirit, what messages do we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Pisces? Spirit, what messages are there for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Pisces? Spirit, what messages are there for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Pisces? Spirit, what messages are there for Pisces? All right. Feels good. Thank you in advance. First two cards are current energy. I've got the Three of Swords along with the Two of Cups. So right now I might be actually talking to some Pisces who are in a relationship or have just ended a relationship. I don't really see an ending. I just see relationships in general are a source of pain and loss for some Pisces right now. Not necessarily romantic, but platonic, familial, working relationships. These relationships, the way you relate to the people around you is a source of pain and loss and disappointment. King of Pentacles is in the heart space with Temperance. So for me, this is a prompting that you need the healing. Your heart needs healed, Pisces. Temperance and that King of Pentacles, that's a very physical card. The King of Pentacles, like, the process of pain is to show us something, and when we sit in it for too long, we get comfortable in it. And that's kind of where a lot of the mental disorders and anxiety, depressions, and things like that can start from. So this is, in my opinion, this is Spirit asking you, please, Pisces, heal the heart chakra. The heart chakra and all chakras north of that, most likely. So heart, throat, third eye, crown. All of them need healed. But the heart is so, well, it's a source of life for us, not the brain. Our brain is like a bumbling idiot sometimes. Very beautiful, organ that really very little is known about. But our heart is the source, the lifeblood that beats in our veins. That's like the rivers that run through the world. If they all dried up, what would happen to us? So healing of that heart and really taking time to be compassionate and caring and loving to yourself, Pisces, is exactly where I'm seeing. This is you need some downtime. You need to be able to, if PTO, take some time off and heal yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself. Love yourself. The Four of Rods, my favorite card, is in your possible outcome, along with the Knight of Rods. So Pisces, with this prompting, this is where your stability, why there's probably an overwhelming sense of just sitting. Like, I'm sensing this is for some Pisces that are maybe slipping into some depression. Finding themselves so anxious they can't go to the store, or going to work is becoming almost unbearable. Like doing normal functioning things is becoming so hard for you because you're just sitting in this pain. The way you relate to people is really a source of contention for you. So much so that your natural functions of a day-to-day life are becoming impacted. And Spirit is saying, when your stability, the outcome of your stability is, I mean, what are we going to do with that Knight of Rods there? I mean, he's got his back to it. He's just ready to, keep going, doing what he always does. I'm going to switch these two cards, so knowing that the road this first set of cards has shown me is that healing of your heart chakra and all of the chakras above that is needing your attention so that you don't lose really that fundamental part of a Pisces that finds stability through mentally being sound, physically being sound, spiritually being sound, and also emotionally being sound. When you've got emotions and your mental, and then when you got this physical king in your heart space, this is really I implore you, Pisces, please heal that heart chakra. Here's the Page of Swords in the underlying energy, the Ten of Swords, and the Chariot. So again, we look at this ending and this moving out, a balance that needs to be struck so that this is, I almost want to say this is kind of like if this message is resonating with you, this is kind of what you needed to hear to end this cycle so that you can, go on to Google and Google healing my heart chakra. Go on to YouTube and do a search for healing my heart chakra. Start really involving into some deep understandings of, if there are some relationships in particular that you're finding very hard to navigate, romantic, platonic, familial, working or otherwise, go on to YouTube and look up some videos on what, do keywords that, you've noticed in these relationship patterns and see what pulls up. Start really investigating into your healing so that you can be the active seeker that does your healing. You don't have to seek anything beyond, a nudging, a prompting, your intuitive guidance. And really, because with the stability being in question in the possible outcome, it's not so much in question, but it's just going to keep you in a cycle that, the Ten of Swords, that's a hard card to, it's a lot of swords. The mental body is being affected by your emotions being out of whack. And there's the imagery with the emotional balance that needs to be struck. The mental fuckery needs to end so that you can actively begin, even with this page, an honest healing. I'm going to pull an advice card from my Chapel of the Sacred Mirrors deck by Alex Gray. Spirit, what advice do we have for Pisces? Spirit, what advice do we have for Pisces? All right, thank you. And this is my favorite card in this deck. This is the Christ card. Beautiful artwork. The resurrected appears surrounded by golden light. A fiery web sprouts from his heart to ignite our own Christ consciousness. Archetype of divine love and righteousness, aligned with cosmic parents, the sun, is the radiant principle of agape love that is wholly selfless and spiritual. A Western Bodhisattva who realized and activated the essential truth. We are the Word made flesh, a direct channel for the love and healing energy of God. I am the light of the world. 2 angels are present. Gabriel holds a book of the Trinity. Michael exhibits the compassion that subdues evil but does not kill it. Whirling, interlocking, trine stars of David pointing to Christ's mystical origins, the primal unity of heaven and earth, and the divine Father, Mother, and Son. The reflection here is on healing. So Pisces, this is not only my imploring, Christ's imploring, spiritual imploring. Look into your healing. Whatever the relationships are that you're finding the most stressful to you, like I said, just some keywords into YouTube or on the Google search will start pulling up some amazing results. And just start learning, what the dynamics are in the relationships that you're having the most trouble. And then also what the healing aspects, just healing the heart chakra, healing, past trauma, healing, if it's, parental trauma. The internet is the source of a lot of knowledge for us, and using it to learn about ourselves is, well, why you're here looking at a tarot card reading. But beyond that, beyond a tarot card reading, it's a tool for us to utilize. And it's being used for things that are on the downside, but we need to protect it for its good side too. It's another one of those things. Everything has a shadow and a light side. So let's keep the internet on the light side, use it for the tool that it is, and help heal yourself, because your stability is that important. I hope this has helped, Pisces. See you next time.